Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to insert a table and how to format a table in Microsoft Word document. So in my screen, I have opened a table that has been professionally created for a journal article. In the journal article, and especially for publications, you need to create a professional table like the one that you see on the screen. So how can we recreate this table in Microsoft Word document? So in order to do that, I'm going to go to Insert tab in the ribbon, and so you'll find an option called Table. So put your cursor here and then click on the table and count how many columns you need and how many rows you need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 6 columns, and then rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You also need 6 rows. So I'm going to select 5 rows and 5 columns. So why did I do that? I will tell you just shortly. Okay. So as you can see, there are 6 columns and then 6 rows, but we have 5 columns and 5 rows. In order to do the similar table like this, we need one more column. So how can we insert or add one more column? So put your cursor here and right click on your mouse, and then you'll find an option called Insert. So in the Insert tab, in Insert button, you can add or insert columns to the right or left. So it doesn't matter because we haven't entered any data yet. So I'm clicking on insert columns to the right. So therefore we now have another column added. Now at the end, this cell towards the bottom, I put my cursor and then right click on my mouse and insert, and then you'll find 2 options: insert rows above, insert rows below. So I'm going to choose the insert rows below. So another rows has been created. But you can also, if you put your cursor here, you can also use key like tab key in your keypad to create to create or insert rows in the table. So I have inserted table here. So now what I'm going to do is to copy this data, or I am going to enter this data into this document. Okay, so I'm selecting this and I select this first row and then copy it to here. So I'm gonna I put this put all this data here. So it was previously maybe let's say just not bold, and now I made it not bold. But I also need to put this data here as well. So I'm gonna copy them and then select all these areas and cells and paste them into it. Okay, and I'm pasting all this data into this newly created table. So now still this table is not similar to this, but we're going to do this. So be patient with me. Okay, now we have this created, inserted the table, added the column, added the rows, and now entered the data. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to put the cursor in any place of the table, inside the table, and you'll find 2 options over here, like 2 tabs: table design and table layout. If you go to table design, you'll find an option called border. So we'll be working on the borders, but before that, you'll see this tab, table layout. So in table layout, so you also see a lot of different options, but one of the options here is auto fit, and I will show you how to use the auto fit. But before I do so, I need to align these values in the center. So in these buttons, you can use like align top left, align top center, but I'm gonna align it to the center. Okay, so click on it. So now it aligned in the center. Okay, but I also want this headings, these 4 headings, to be centered as well. So I put them in the center. So then I will now use the option. So I will select this table by clicking on this plus sign on the left corner, but you can also select this table by dragging it all the way to the bottom left. from the top left, or bottom left to the bottom right to the top left. Okay, so yeah, so I basically like this tab, so I click on here and select the table, and then now I can use the auto fit option here. So I click on it and auto fit content. So I'm gonna click on auto fit contents, and then this table has been reduced and which is fit to the values of this table. Okay, so now and this table is currently aligned to the left or left aligned, right? So I'm going to go back to home, and I'm going to send it to or move it to the center. So in order to do that, you have to be on the home tab, and there's an option of alignment here. So this is the center alignment. Click on the center alignment, and it moves to this new place, which is center, right? So now I'm going to select the first row and click on the home tab and bold it. Okay, bold this thing, but also these things, the table looks very congested, right? So I'm gonna click, I'm gonna select it again, and then I'm gonna use something called a paragraph spacing. So you see that in this paragraph section, there's a little button over here, paragraph setting. Click on it, and then you will see that it's currently 0 and 0. That's why there's no space. So I'm gonna make it 6 point pt in after the line, so, or the paragraph. So click OK, and then you can see some spaces have been created in the table. So now it's look pretty similar to the one that is here. But you can create more space if you want. So maybe instead of 6, you can take like 8, maybe. Yes, and click OK, and this has been created. Okay, so maybe you do not like this auto fit option in the table layout. Okay, so you can customize it according to your need. Maybe you can make it a little bigger. So in order to do that, you have to put your cursor over this line so that you can see this plus sign. Press on it and drag it to the right. Okay, so in order to make it bigger, so first you stress it out here. Okay, so that you create some space, and then drag it to the right, this one. Okay, and drag it to the right, and then drag it to the right, and then drag it to the right. I'm not sure if this has been evenly spaced or not, but this is to my best estimate. But if you don't like that, you can auto fit it so that it will be evenly spaced. Okay, but this one looks nice to me, and then I will go back to home tab again, and I will center it. So it's already centered, but it's big because it's bigger. That's why this one is centered, but this was also centered, but this one is bigger. Okay. So now this I didn't really want it to be centered, so let's click on align left. So I'm aligning it to the left, and this one also I didn't want it to be centered, so I'm clicking on the left so that it looks nicer. So how can you write this table 1 distributed statistics, this title? So write table 1 hyphen and descriptive statistics sticks. Okay, and then select it and say it's a heading 1, and now it's a heading 1, and use your tab. I think it's the position is okay, but if you want, you can use this ruler to move it to the right. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, So, and you can change the font going here. I'm choosing Times New Roman. Okay. Times New Roman. Okay. So I have now created a professional table um, similar to this one, but this one is bigger as I have customized these borders. However, one thing I haven't done so far. Do you notice what? Okay, so that is the horizontal table and the vertical table. All of them are together. Okay. But in a professional table, there's mostly you'll see the top border and the bottom border, and then this bottom border after the headings, right? Or after these column headings, maybe. So how can you do that? How can you get rid of all these unnecessary and unwanted columns, right? So I am going to select this whole table again and go to table design, and you'll find an option called borders. Click on here, and I'm choosing no borders, and you see there's no borders, but I need the top border and bottom border and the bottom border after the first row. So I'm gonna choose the top border. So top border has been created, and bottom border has been created. And in order to put a border below this row, I need to select it and then click on the bottom border, so that now I have created a professional table. So also I don't want it to be centered, so I go back to home and I click on left aligned. Okay, so this table has been created and it looks professional. Thanks for watching. If you find the channel helpful and videos helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching again.